Good morning. Welcome to NC Timely Information. With the best information as always. We start today with an interesting report about the Lost Generation and the Nobel Awards. Now I leave you with my partner Fernie Pandy.
Thank you, Pelukina. I am Fernie Pandy. The headlines about literature, specifically Nobel Prizes, international awards that are given each year to recognize individuals or institutions that have made remarkable research, discovery, or contribution to humanity in the past year or in the course of their activities. The Nobel Prize for Literature is one of the 5 indicated in the will of Swedish philanthropist Alfred Nobel, who asks that they be awarded each year to whoever had produced in the field of literature the most outstanding work in the ideal direction, selected by Swedish Academy, in Swedish Svenska Akademin, that announce them on the first Thursday of every October.
Legend says that the term lost generation was coined by Gertrude Stein's mechanic, who complained to her about her assistant, a young man who had served in the First World War and who now that he had returned could not learn anything. The young man belonged, according to the mechanic, to a lost generation. Thus, Gertrude Stein decided to baptize a generation of writers who changed and determined the course of contemporary narrative. This generation is made up of several authors, including Ernest Hemingway, Scott Fitzgerald, and William Faulkner. The main characteristics that unites these writers is that they lived during the First World War and therefore lived the consequences of it, which is reflected in their literature. This literature has the following characteristics. Number 1, loss of securities. Number 2, disillusionment at the idea of progress. 3, feeling of disappointment and hopelessness at a situation lead them to hedonism, that is to seek pleasure over all things. The literature of this generation took place in the 20 years, so they coexisted with artists such as Picasso, Chagall, and Dalí, sharing some of their ideals. His literature is characterized by being clear and with a simple language of making reference to the war and being full of symbolism and new narrative tendencies. His most representative works are Goodbye to Arms, For Whom Are the Bell Tolling, and The Old Man and the Sea.
Nobel Prizes in English Literature. There are 27 Nobel Prizes that have been awarded to English literature since they have been awarded. The United States tops the list with 9 writers. Some of these writers belong to the Lost Generation and are the following: Ernest Hemingway, author of The Old Man and the Sea, stands out for his direct style and short phrases. He participated in the First World War and was a correspondent in the Spanish Civil War and in the Second World war. William Faulkner. His style is characterized by long sentences and the use of techniques such as the interior monologue. Noisy and Fury is recognized for his work. John Steinbeck, main author of social realism, his most important and translated work is The Grapes of Wrath, brought to the big screen by John Ford. William Golding, poet, playwright, and storyteller. Golding is known for his novel The Lord of the Flies, in which he recreates the cruelty of a small society made up only of children lost on a remote island.